Okay, folks, time for the go-home show for Great American Bash, so let's get things rolling. First in our, get some people on the show who don't have matches, or haven't had matches lately, Fit Finlay and Dustin Rhodes defeat Mike Sanders and Johnny Swinger. Dustin pins Sanders with a Bulldog in about 9:57, 59C, nothing special. And this is called I Forgot to Turn Bam Bam Heel, so, oh well. Anyway, next up we've got a fun little quick six-man again to get some people in the ring who haven't had action lately. So O'Hare and the Mamalukes defeat Bam Bam, Skipper, and Romeo in 14:32 when O'Hare pins Skipper with the Widowmaker. 58 C-, so pretty good. And yep. Bam Bam. Bam Bam. What am I going to do? Well, I think you know what I'm going to do. But that's going to happen probably after the pay-per-view. Regardless, we open the show with Randy Savage. He goes like, O'Hare wants to be the future. Well, Savage will show him the madness. That the only way to become at the top of this business is to embrace the madness. Oh yeah, dig it, and all that other Randy Savage stuff. ADB, good solid thing to open up the show, and something different to open the show in a way, because this isn't the world title stuff, this isn't the Horseman stuff. This is sort of like our, not a second tier feud, but like our first and a half tier feud, I guess. Anyway, ADB, not too bad. Then we got a quick match. Jason Jett defeats Chavo in 7:25 with a crash landing. 63C, solid win for Jett. And then out of nowhere, Lance Storm super kicks Jett, again, to keep the heat on the Cruiserweight title match. This gets me a 60C. So pretty solid. And then in another squash, we've got Mesias defeating Big Vito in 3:25 with a Crucifix Powerbomb. Pretty solid. And then Mesias and Lawler are about to Lawler's about to celebrate. Mesias is doing Mesias scary things. When Dustin runs in, and then, he whalps Lawler down, and Lawler goes immediately down. And then the announcers realize he has brass knucks, and then Rhodes turns around and whalps Mesias with the brass knucks, but, Mesias completely no-sells them, and then just simply, walks away. 74 B-, so actually really solid stuff to build up the Rhodes-Mesias match at the Bash. The next up, we've got Jim Dragon Stasiak backstage with Dawn Marie, and they're basically practicing, climbing ladders. This is like not quite a pure comedy segment, but just basically, Dragon Stasiak are against like two high-flying teams, so they have to figure out how to climb ladders. 49 D+, because these guys aren't super over, unfortunately. Even though I've done my best to sort of get them over. Then we've got Tajiri defeating Kid and Romeo in 3:49 with the Brainbuster, 58 C-. Just a win to get give a match to give Tajiri a quick win to build him up. And then Kaz comes in. He goes for the Kaz mission. Tajiri gets out of it, throws him off, and then as Kaz gets up, Tajiri just misses him. 55 C-, and then we've got some more build up for our match between Tajiri and Kaz at the pay-per-view. The next up, we've got Gene with Rob Van Dam. He's not sure what's up with Bam Bam, but he'll define U.S. title against him, since that's what Bischoff said to do. So 69 C+, officially announces the U.S. title match and gives Rob Van Dam some speaking time. Then we've got Scott Steiner running over Lex Luger in 4:34 with a Steiner recliner. 76 B-, this is basically all Steiner. Then Steiner keeps the hold on. Booker runs in. Steiner breaks it. They have a stare down, and then they start brawling. Before basically, officials, referees all break it up. 99 A-star to continue the build up to the world title match at the Bash. Then we got, this is a lot better than I thought. Anyway, DDP defeats Shane Douglas in 8:30. Basically, when Shane Douglas intentionally gets DQ'd by having Jeff Jarrett run in, and the beatdown starts. 79B. So, pretty sure that was mostly because it was only a 9-minute match. Then we've got Douglas and Jarrett going for a spike pile driver, but Palumbo runs down with Stacy Keibler to save, and then Jarrett and Douglas slide out. So we got 85 B+, and yeah. This really builds up to the tag match at the pay-per-view between these two teams. The next up, we've got Helms in ring with his buddies Cash and Reno, and he cuts a promo on the Filthy Animals. Then they finally come out, Conan, Ray, and Alex Wright, and we have our 6-man semi-main event, 65C. So in a 6-man match, we've got Shane Helms and Silver City Rollers defeating Ray Jr., Alex Wright, and Conan, when Reno defeated Conan by pinfall after hitting the roll of the dice. After, of course, Billy Kidman runs in and causes the loss. Yeah, really solid match, especially considering who was all in it. So again, 78B, really good. Yeah, I know, I forgot about that. We can change that anyway. So then Torrie and Kidman argue again after the match, and then Kidman's new girl debuts and basically like slaps Torrie, and then he walks away with them, and they celebrate. This is Misty, also known as Christy Miss. If you want to know more about her, do some Google searches with Safe Search off. That's all I'm going to tell you. Also, I'm going to tell you she was previously, well, in real life in XPW with Rob Black. So there you go. 64C. Gimmick, slut cocky, average. Not too bad. But again, this sort of continues the change of Kidman into a bastard heel. Next up, we've got Bastage's Booker. This is just like a quick 4-minute promo. He's sick of Steiner's crap. At the Bash, he's going to prove that Steiner may have managed to get another world title shot, but he's going to prove that he's still the face of WCW once and for all. 86B plus. Then in our main event tonight, Sting defeated Ric Flair by pinfall. I'm thinking like a roll-up or a cradle, 10:48. This is just sort of like, well, doesn't got anything much to do for a main event, so this builds this up. Because we also got the Sting Canyon feud, so 81B, really good. And afterwards, flatliner by Canyon on Sting from behind, and then, Canyon locks him in a Scorpion Deathlock to sort of taunt him as the show goes off the air. 99A star. So, and the show with 86B plus, so a really solid show, and sort of just what you'd want. So yeah, that's it for now. I'm not moving on because I've got some possible signings which I don't want to, possibly spoil. But anyway, aside from that, if you enjoy this, go ahead and give me a like, comment on what you enjoy and what you don't enjoy, and subscribe if you're enjoying this channel. Next up will be the Great American Bash, so hope you like that. See you later. Adios.